everyone, it's Deborah. I've been driving for about 4 hours in this inclement weather. I think it's inclement, or is it inclement? Whatever. The roads are clear and the temperature's dropping fast. So I got to get home and make a little trickle of water coming down because it's going to get in the teens. And so a lot of you all wanted me to talk about what it's like for me to be single, okay? I don't have to ask permission to do anything or to go anywhere. I don't get reprimanded for anything I say. In fact, I get very offensive if somebody reprimands me for the way I say something. I have my own lingo. You all know that, right? Yeah. I have my own way of talking. I think it's because I'm from the South, and of course we go by the Queen's, is it the Queen's English or the King's English? Whatever. So, yeah, I sleep when I want. I could stay up all night. I don't have to fix anybody's breakfast, lunch, and dinner or snacks. I eat what I want. I spend money the way I want to. I dress the way I want to. I can go around the house naked if I want. You know, I don't have anybody getting after me or being mean to me. That's the big thing. When you are living alone, you don't have anybody being abusive to you. And that is the big thing. Yeah. My house is cleaner than it ever has. You know why? Because when you're happy, your house is clean. When you're in a good mental state, you love everybody, you love everything. You know, I get the remote, people. I get the remote. That's important. Yeah, because too much of my life was spent upset, depressed, crying because of the way I was treated, and I don't have to worry about anybody chasing me or trying to hurt me or cussing at me or lunging at me. I don't have to worry about that. I feel safer than I have ever been in my whole life. So, of course, I've always been responsible with money, more responsible than a lot of my ex-fiancés or ex-husband. I left him in charge of my company, and he bounced 92 checks in 1 year, and I never bounced a check. Yeah, he said he was going to take care of things. No, I take care of my own pocketbook, my own money. My bills are paid on time, and I am grateful as hell for that. But they always were, you know. My ex would do stupid stuff like go and buy trucks when he didn't have anything in the bank. I mean, it was horrible. You know, I always tried to tell him to keep a safety net, at least $60,000 in the bank at all times, you know, because you need that in case a truck breaks down. But, you know, he would not listen to me. I begged him to, you know, change the work week for the employees for 4 days on, 3 days off, and let them work 10 to 12-hour days instead of having to come in 5 and 6 days a week because of the gas crisis and, you know, but he never took any of my suggestions. So now I listen to my own self, and it is wonderful. And yes, it does get lonely. Maybe only once a month will I say, gee, wish I had somebody to go and do this with. Well, I don't have to worry about that because I have over 1,000 relatives in the state of Virginia. I can go and visit any of them, and I would be very welcome. There's just some of them that I wouldn't even want to, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when my mother passed, all of her relatives ceased all communication with her children and grandchildren, which I find the most disgusting thing that anybody could ever do. Because I grew up with her uncles, I mean with my mother's brothers, which was my uncles. I grew up with all of my cousins. None of them call me, none of them check on me. And, I have a New Year's resolution. Nobody visits me. I'm not going to visit you unless you are definitely handicapped. Now, if you're handicapped, but I feel like this, if you got a job and you can drive to your job, you can drive to my house, right? But yeah, that's one of my New Year's resolutions. So yeah, I am very happy. Now I still have a little PTSD where I'll get high anxiety at night. What I do is I try to just blink it away and think nice, pleasant thoughts. But another trick to being alone is to plan vacations. Go on those cruises, go on those trips to the Caribbean, go to Japan, go to Greece.